Okay, Guilty Longinus versus Astral. Whoops. Don't mind that. That was just my phone. Oh, hello, who else? Whoever joined. I'm just getting a combination ready. Hello, Ultra Bays. How are you doing? I'm just setting up a combination right now. Hello. Legendary Roku again. I'm just setting up my combination right now. So, just trying to get it all set up. I'm curious, which core has more stamina, Perseus or the Belial 2 core? I was always curious about that. I always thought it was probably Perseus because of the metal, right? Yeah, like I thought it was because Perseus because of the metal on the layer. And again, hello, Darkness Network. How are you doing? Pretty cool name. I'm just getting a combination ready and get it all set up. And we're gonna need this. So my first combination is going to be Astral Perseus, Giga Zeal 10. I'll set up another combination. I'll mostly look for like those like stamina defensive combinations so we can really test out Guilty Longinus. And by the way, I got stickers on Belial and Dragon, so they look a lot better than they used to. Like, this is the before and then after. They look a lot. It looks a lot better. So yeah, I'm gonna grab Prominence for sure for the next combination. Oh, hello. Let's switch out the core for something maybe like Dragon, maybe? Nah, let's do Belial 2. I'm either aiming for Belial 2 or 3. I'm gonna go with Belial 2. I just feel like the burst lock is a little stronger because it's harder to get it out. But who knows? Maybe I'm wrong. There we go. Belial 2 core will go into the Prominence combo. And we'll still keep the 10 armor. Now, excuse me. Let's see. Anything else? I want to use Bearing Dash for something else. Actually, let's just use Bearing Dash with Over. We'll actually use Tapered. We'll use the Tapered disc instead. We're going to use Tapered Bearing Dash. So far, I made like defensive stamina combinations. I'm just trying to get all the combos set up. Bearing Drift, I don't really think has the best defensive power, so I won't be using it, but it's good for stamina, though. It's just that I want to have good defensive powers. Or abilities, I guess. Hmm. Seeing if I can look for any driver that has good defensive abilities. Let's do Quattro, actually. Um, I'll do that, but I'm probably going to use the Belial 3 core instead. And since we're doing like defensive combinations, I'm going to put it in the metal ball tip. And if it doesn't do too well, I'll put it into balance mode. But we'll use Quattro. We'll use... Maybe we'll do Wind Dragon. I'm just trying to get the Dragon core out. I don't know why it's so... Oh, it's the gimmick thing again. Oh my goodness. Crazy me. The same mistakes over and over again. Okay. Now we're going to grab Wind and... You think Dragon would work better? Okay. I'll put the Dragon Core on the Prominence combo then. Let me try to get the core out. Usually you have to take out the armor first and then do the core. It's kind of annoying, but it's just too thick to get the core out. Okay. Then you guys said to put the Dragon Core in, which I think it actually looks a little cooler with the color scheme. In my opinion, it looks cooler. But then we'll do Tapered Bearing Dash. Okay. We'll do that combination then. And Gatling's pretty decent for defense, so we'll be using Gatling. And we'll be using the Belial 2 core with the 10 armor. Oh, it's the gimmick thing again. Keep forgetting about the gimmick. It's so annoying. So what keeps happening for me is that you see these blades right here. They could go in and out, so it can block the core from getting in and out. So I always have to make it go around again. But we'll go with this. And then we will do... Let's do... We'll use Quattro, which just because I think it might be cool. Actually, I'm going to use Moment instead. I'm going to use the Moment driver. We'll use the Giga Disc as well, because I don't want it to scrape that much. But, yeah, we'll be using this combination. We'll try to make one more combination. We'll use the Wind Kerbeus layer. And then we will use... I want to see what happens if we put Bearing Drift on it. Let's see. Oh. So you think MM would do good? Okay. Let's see. I think over would do better than fortress in my opinion. So I will do your vanish combination, but instead I'm going to be using over instead of fortress, because fortress is more like good with paired up with guilty. I'm going to put the 0 armor on vanish. Find the Helios core. And then we will put I'm just getting the combination ready. Then we'll do overbearing drift. There's another combination. I feel like we can make another. Let's do an attack combination. I think that would be cool. Let's use Savior. We'll grab the Belial 3 core. I just need to get the core out. We don't want the H gear. It's more like for stamina. So, and Divine's pretty trash. So we'll be using this. And then we will be using the 2 armor. We'll be using this. Then we'll be using Nexus plus D. And then we'll be using Extreme Dash right here. So this is going to be the combination. It's going to be Savior Belial with the Belial 3 core. Nexus plus D. 2. So that's our attack combination. Is there anything more? Others that are kind of attack orientated. Let's see. Well, to be honest, I kind of agree with you because Nexus plus D would kind of scrape. So I think that will be our best option. So we'll put Giga on it. Here's a Giga disc. So we'll be using Giga and Extreme Dash instead. There. Now I'm trying. We'll use Dangerous Belial, even though I know it's not going to be too well. But we'll see. Good burst resistance. We'll be using the Kerbeus core. Right here for better burst resistance. Because I used my Belial cores already. So I think this is my best option for burst resistance wise. Okay. There we go. So we'll be using Dangerous Kerbeus. And then we will be using something with Quick Dash? Yeah, Quick Dash. And then we'll use Nexus plus D. There's such a big gap. It's insane. I'll actually take off the L gear just so there's not that humongous gap. So we'll be taking off the L gear, putting it in its low mode, and we will put the maybe a different armor that will probably pair it up with it a little better. Let's put the 2 armor on it. So we're using the 2 armor. Dangerous, I don't think we'll do too good, but we'll see. Then we'll do Nexus plus D quick dash. There. I just added a extra combination in there. Actually, instead of Nexus plus D, we'll do Nexus plus S. And it's fixed mode. I feel like it'll hit harder. But the downfall is that it'll scrape more than Nexus plus D. All right, there. These are 6 combinations right here going up against Guilty Longinus. Our first combination is Prominence Dragon Tapered Bearing Dash 10. And then we have Gatling Belial with the Belial 2 core, Giga Moment 10. Then we have Dangerous Kerbeus with F gear, Nexus plus S quick dash. And then another attack combination, we have Savior Belial, Giga Extreme Dash 2. And then we have Vanish Helios over Bearing Drift 0. And then our last combination is Astral Perseus, Giga Zeal 2. So these are going to be the combinations right here. We will be using. We'll go best to worst. We'll go worst to best. So we'll start off with the worst combination that I think is the worst is the Dangerous combination. So we'll start off with Dangerous against Guilty. So these will be the combinations right here. So we'll see what will happen in this battle. I will use my new DB launcher because I really love it. Then we'll use Guilty Longinus. And also, has it has some decent attack power, but it has so much recoil that it almost burst. Ow, my pinky. Okay. We'll try one more. So we'll do 2 map battles each with each combination. So there's Guilty Longinus and Dangerous Kerbeus. I think I can keep Guilty in there. Whew, man. All right, Guilty Longinus takes it as expected. Too much recoil, and it burst. So now we'll be moving on to which I think is the next worst combination, which will possibly be this one. So we'll be using this one next as Giga Moment. So we'll see. This one mostly focuses on defense, then stamina. So let's see. See what will happen. So much self-KOing. First point goes to Belial. So the first point goes to Gatling Belial. So yeah, so far it's doing decent, I guess. It could be doing better, but whatever. I'll launch Guilty in first this time. Then the combination. Ow! Jeez. Guilty hurts. Picking up. It hurts. Just getting it all set up. And launch Guilty Longinus first. Then the combination. Pretty decent defense combo, but not enough to match Guilty Longinus. Its burst stopper didn't come out, but it was halfway from bursting. So yeah, it did pretty decent in my opinion, but we'll be moving on to the next combination. I think it's going to be Savior Belial, Giga Extreme Dash 2. We'll be seeing this one. See if it shocks me or not. Because the other combination did pretty well. The dangerous one, I don't know. A little bit too much recoil. Okay. Savior. Alright, Savior gets it. The burst stopper saved it. So let's get the burst stopper to get back in there. That was a pretty cool battle. Now we will see in the second battle if Guilty Longinus can actually burst Belial. Dang. This combination does pretty well for attack power. But will it be enough to take down Guilty Longinus? Nope. Not enough to take down Guilty. So when it comes to attack power, this is pretty strong. But when it comes to stamina, Guilty is dominant. Yep, it looks like you're the only one watching. But we'll see in the second one if we'll see the tiebreaker. Who will take it? Guilty Longinus, the Savior Belial. Ooh. Now that was a humongous attack. Dang. Halfway from bursting, pretty much. Oh, just one click. My bad. Okay. So far, Guilty Longinus has been dominant. So we'll be grabbing the next combination, which I think is going to be Prominence Dragon Tapered Bearing Dash 10. So we will see what happens with this one. I will keep it in normal mode so the armor can mess around with Guilty. But we will see what happens in this battle. Use the full launch on that one. Let's see. Let's see. Dang, Guilty's really banging it up right now. The winner is going to be... I think that was Dragon. I think Dragon takes it. So the score is 1-0. Let's see. Oh yeah, Explosion's pretty cool. It's just that it self-KOs way too much. Looks like Dragon won. So it looks like we found a winner. Vanish? I can kind of picture what you're saying, I guess. But Vanish is more like for stamina. Next up, I think, is Astral Perseus Giga Zeal 10. We will see how this combination does against Guilty Longinus. And by the way, I love the Zeal driver. See how its defensive powers will hold up. Dang it. It tried to stay in the stadium so hard, but it couldn't. And it didn't click once. Yeah. Guilty, in my opinion, is the strongest attack type out there you can get. In my opinion. And I think it's probably one of the best stock combos out there you can get right out of the box. Guilty and Rage were like that for some reason. In the box, they were always like, just really good out of the box. Let's see. Ooh, dang. Really giving Perseus the run for its money. Ooh. But I think this is where my combo shines. I'm going to call that one a draw because I have no clue who won. But the Zeal driver really helped it out with KO resistance there. And that's why I use Zeal on Astral Perseus. Because Zeal is probably one of those drivers that can take on Guilty's attacks. Alright, Guilty's circling around again. Defensive formation. Shoot! Again, the Zeal driver. Ah! Dang. Alright. Guilty gets the first point. Astral Perseus is doing pretty well, though. The Zeal driver is holding its ground for sure. And I love Guilty Longinus, and so far it didn't dent either. So I'm surprised. Unlike my Prominence Phoenix and Super Hyperion MR, they're getting a little beat up. Come on, hang in there. those hits, even though they're so light, it's hitting so hard. Oh, Guilty does not have enough attack power to knock it out. I have no clue who won that, but if it was any Beyblade, it would probably be Perseus. But we'll do this one, and if it's another draw, I'm just going to give it to Guilty. After this combination, we'll move on to Vanish Helios. Actually, I never tried to do that. Alright, Perseus got that. Okay. But if you guys want me to do that sometime, just tell me down in the comments. And I will try to do that for my next video. Score is 1-1. And by the way, I think Perseus is a pretty decent combo for defense. And has a decent amount of stamina as well. But the Zeal Driver always does good with... is always good against attack types. I think this might be Perseus's win. Who won, Perseus or Longinus? I think it was Perseus, in my opinion. It kind of looked like Perseus. Or was it a draw? Who won that? Who do you think won it? Well, I'm going to call it a draw because I don't want to give a bad call. So, we'll try one more time, and we'll see who gets it this time. Let's see, Guilty Longinus is just circling around. Around and around it goes. Come on. I really want my combination to win because I made this pretty much all on my own because I really love the Zeal Driver. Alright, Perseus got it. Yeah. Yeah, like, but the first Longinus didn't really have this shape. It all started with Nightmare. Well, actually, Bloody didn't really look like it either. So, it was pretty much Nightmare, Zavai, Rage, and then Guilty. But Perseus takes it. So now, we'll move on to the final combination, which is Vanish Helios over Bearing Drift 0. So this might be a good stamina combination, but I prefer the Longinus core or Achilles core over it. But the only Longinus core I have is in Guilty Longinus. But let's see. Circling around the stadium like a normal bay would. All of Guilty's stamina just vanished away from Vanish Helios. I don't know. Lost maybe has these jagged things at the end, but it never had these metal upper attack blades right here. Bloody didn't have that either. Nightmare kind of had the design a little bit. Alright. That was pretty easy for Guilty Longinus. So it looks like Vanish Helios got knocked out. Scores 1-1. Took one click. I always like to wait for Guilty to lose spin so I don't hurt my hands. Because Guilty hurts. That was easy peasy lemon squeezy. So yeah, pretty much the only combos that won against it were these two combos. My combo that I made was Astral Perseus, Giga Zeal 10. And then your guys' combo was Prominence, Dragon, Tapered, Bearing Dash 10. So these were the only combos that won against Guilty Longinus. The rest of these combos right here, if I can grab them, all these right here could not win against Guilty Longinus. And I'll tell you the reasons why they lost. This one, even though it has good defensive power, once it starts tilting, it's very vulnerable. And this one has too much recoil that can make itself pretty much burst. Pretty much has the same problem as Savior. And then Savior Belial, even though it had good attack power, it just had a lot of recoil. So that was its downfall. But it did hit hard, so it was a pretty cool combination. Then Vanish Helios, it was pretty much the KO resistance that was its downfall. It's very easy to knock out. But that's pretty much how they lost. The reason why they won was that Perseus Zeal Driver was kind of helping with KO resistance, and Astral's pretty decent for stamina and defense combinations. And then Prominence has a really good shape for defense, and plus it has this armor that can come off during battle. Let me see if I can take it off. So you can put it in like heavy mode or normal mode. Normal mode will make the armor come off easier, and heavy mode will make the armor to get off a little harder. And the Bearing Dash Driver had good stamina, and Tapered is very good paired up with it. Along with the Dragon Core, since it has this, it has really good burst resistance. So yeah, but let's try to put Guilty up against Bloody Longinus is the worst Longinus. Yeah. Its shape is terrible for attack. Its 13 disc was way too light and terrible shape for attack. But Jolt was really good. I bet people still use Jolt right now. Hello. How are you doing? We just finished up the battles with Guilty Longinus with these combinations. We were planning to maybe like mix up the battles a little bit. So these two combos won, and the rest lost against Guilty Longinus. I'm doing good. Yeah, I have Quick Dash and Extreme Dash. Oh, yeah. That's gonna hit hard. Whew. I want to keep the stock layer, though. But I'll put over explosion. Alright. Now we have Guilty Longinus over Explosion 2. The only thing I didn't change was the armor. That's it. Other than that, it's your combination. So we'll see what happens. We'll put up against these two combinations since they won against Guilty Longinus. See if Guilty Longinus can get its payback. But we will start off with the Prominence combination. Prominence Dragon, Tapered Bearing Dash 10. So we will see what will happen. Oh my goodness, that's fast. That is fast. Dang. We'll do 2-point matches. The winner is probably going to be Prominence. Oh, it's a tie. Okay. Yeah, Explosion's pretty much a rubber version of Destroy. I was always wishing for a, I'm not a huge fan of customizing videos that much. Let's see. It hits so hard, even though it's spinning so slow. Alright, that was Dragon. Okay. I don't feel like customizing Helios and Hyperion because it just hurts my hands sometimes when I try. Alright, next we're going to do Astral Perseus versus Guilty Longinus over Explosion 2. So we will see what happens. And by the way, the Perseus combo is Astral Perseus Giga Zeal 10. So that will be the combinations. Let's see what will happen. There's Astral Perseus and Guilty. Oh, Guilty Longinus came back out. Imagine if Guilty Longinus wins from coming out. That'll be so funny. Perseus gets it just by a little. Hello, Eelborn James. How are you doing? Right now, we're doing my Astral combination. Astral Perseus Giga Zeal 10 versus Guilty Longinus Giga Explosion 2. So we're just doing these combinations. And so far, Perseus won by stamina just by a little bit. But Guilty Longinus is going to hit hard because of the explosion driver. Oh my. Slow motion burst, maybe? Oh, wait, let's see if it kick starts. Hey, look. Oh, man. It'd be so cool, but Perseus gets it. Okay. I want to put Guilty Longinus back on its stock combo. Where is its Metal Destroy driver? I really wish they put Destroy Dash. Yeah, Perseus is really good for stamina, and I think it's best when paired up with Astral, in my opinion. It might be good paired up with Prominence, but I feel like Belial 2 is the best paired up with Prominence. Actually, let's do these combinations. Savior, Belial, Giga, Extreme Dash. 2. My real name, I don't know if I should tell you or not, but it's Cole. That's my real name. My name's Cole. Let's try this. Dang. Thanks. Alright. I love Guilty Longinus. Someone's calling me. Oh, someone's calling my brother. Just a second. Okay. See ya. Just a second, guys. I want to see who's calling my brother. Oh. It was just my cousin calling my brother. It was probably something about Roblox. Ugh. Okay. Vanish Longinus Overbearing Drift 3 is OP. Yeah. In my opinion, the Achilles core is a little better than Longinus. And I like using Bearing Drift on Wind a little more. Right here. I like using it on Wind a little more. But Vanish is still a good one to use too. I really want to do something with this one. Let's do this combination, even though I know it's gonna lose. It's gonna be Dangerous, Kerbeus, Nexus plus S, Quick Dash 2, I think. Let me see. Is it 2? Yeah, it's 2. This thing's gonna burst for sure. Yeah, Vanish is a tank, but Wind is so round that it has amazing stamina. While Vanish can tank on attacks a little bit better. I'm waiting for Guilty to lose a little spin so I can grab it. Oh, guys, and also, I'm planning to get a Beyblade box to hold all my Beyblades for my tournaments, and stuff like that. And I was wondering if you guys had any ideas that I could do to do that, because I saw people have suitcases looking things or like drawers coming out. Tons of cool stuff there. But I was just wondering if you guys have any ideas or suggestions that I should do. Because last time I didn't have a good storage place for them. Whoa, the Zeal driver really helped it there. But it did not work for Dangerous. Sadly. Dangerous, never use this for attack. Way too much recoil. But definitely use this Perseus combo. I love it. I love my new Perseus. I want to use Dangerous Belial, so I'm just going to put it stock combo back together. So I need to take this out. Take this out as well. All right. Yeah, I hope so. Like, I'm at 270 something right now, I think. Here, let me check. I have my phone right here. I can check. Here. Let's check it out. So, yeah. I have... here. Let me go to YouTube Studio. So yeah, you can see that if you can look at a good angle, if I can get a good angle, it says 270. It's just that my screen's here. Let me dim the light a little. Maybe that'll help. Here. There we go. You can see I have 270 right now. I dimmed it a little, but I don't think that's enough. There. See, I've at 270 right now. Have Heaven Diablos 10 Expand Extreme Dash for an OPGT format tournament. I don't know. Heaven does look like it has good stamina, but I think it was always the Pegasus GT chip and the driver that held it back. But I don't know. I have some combinations for GT format. Here, let me grab them. And where is it? So I'm planning to use on something like these. So I got really far in a tournament with this thing. It was Lord Spriggan, Vanguard Rise. Really good opposite spin combination. Master Diabolos. I tried it for some testings with combos, and it's pretty good. So it's Master Diabolos, Around Extend Plus. And then there's Judgment, Valkyrie, Blitz, Metal Extreme. So, yeah. Stuff like this. But, GT has been outclassed is outclassed now. The Beyblade combos I'm planning to bring to a tournament is this one right here, my Perseus combo, is Giga Zeal 2. I'm planning to bring, let me grab it. Where did I put it? It's somewhere here. I don't know. Oh, it's in the launcher. Okay. Yeah, I have two absorb drivers. One that came with the Buster Excalibur and the random booster, and one from the Chosy Achilles from Pro Series. I'm just putting the combo together. It's on the this one. Then this. Where is it? One more. There's a thing I need for the layer. Nope. Oh my goodness gracious. Great balls of fire. Let's see. Zoe Diabolos, double zero cross, quick dash. I think Zoe Diablos Blitz Extreme Dash is probably better, in my opinion. Let's see. There we go. Actually, let's take it off from this one. I'm just showing you guys combos that I'm gonna be, that if I ever went to a tournament, I would be using. So I'm just grabbing them right now. Gonna need this. Gonna need this. Gonna need this. These are the 3 combinations I would use. And I would also use this other one. Let me get it. Let me put it together. Because I think this combo is probably going to be dominant in the tournaments. Like, dominant. Probably the only fear I have is when I put it up against, like, attack types like Guilty or something. Or Savior or something like that. Those are the stuff that I'm afraid putting it up against. So, yeah. I'll tell you the combos once I'm done, too. I'm just putting them together right now. Seeing what I used. Okay. Gonna need this. Then I'm grabbing some combinations that could be good in tournaments. Gonna need Savior. Gonna need. I can just use 10. Then I can use something like Giga. And then quick dash. So these are the combos I would use in a tournament. So do you mean by like the black one or the white one? I would say the black one just because it comes with Wizard Fafnir and Sword Valtryek instead of having Chosi Valtryek and Chosi Achilles with it. But other than that, I think the stadiums are both good. But I'll show you my combinations that I think I would bring to a tournament. If I did have Dynamite, I would use Dynamite with F gear over high extend plus dash. If I had Dynamite and the high extend plus dash driver. So the attack, one of my combos will be Savior, Belial, Giga, Quick Dash, 10. This one's good for attack, but a little bit too much recoil, so I wouldn't use it too much. The next one is Astral Perseus, Giga, Zeal, 10. Then I have Vanish Longinus, Tapered Bearing Dash 0. Then I have Guilty Bahamut, Fortress, Extreme Dash 2. Then I have Wind Hyperion, Overbearing Drift 2. So these will be the combinations I would use in a tournament. But I would also use something else. It's just that I don't have the parts for it. I would actually also use this combination, surprising. Because this got me very, very far. Like, I once against a savior combo with this thing. You should really do that. The tournament was really fun and really good experience. Yeah. Lord Spriggan Vanguard Rise, one against a savior combo. And a Prominence combo, and I think another. So it got me pretty darn far in the Team Plaza tournament. A God format? I don't know if is there such thing as a God format? I heard a GT format. Was there God format? Because I never really heard of it. I heard a GT format. But I'll show you what the combos can do. I'll show you what the combinations can do. I'll save Lord Spriggan for last. Just so I can show you its ability. And how surprisingly decent it is. We'll start off with Savior Belial. And we'll put it up against like a random like punching bag, I guess. We'll put it up against Yoon and Achilles from Pro Series. It's just going to be a punching bag. Yeah, true. There is. I think. I don't know. I just went to a Team Plaza tournament. So I never really went to any tournament besides that. Alright. I'll show you the abilities of the combos that I have. Right. I think I put it in defense mode. Let me put it in stamina. There we go. Self KO. That's what I'm afraid of in a tournament. Those are one of the fears that I have in a tournament. And also the recoil too is what I'm afraid of as well. So it might be one of those combos I might not use too much. But yeah. That's what it can do. Because there's only one more click until the burst stopper saved it. So it has a lot of recoil. So that could make it self-burst. That was the Savior combination. Now I will show you the Vanish Longinus combo. I think you guys already know how good Vanish Longinus Taper Bearing Dash is. So I think I'll put this off to the side. But I want to show you Guilty Bahamut. Fortress Extreme Dash 2. So let me get it all set up. Right here. And Even with low spin, it hits hard. Okay, Bahamut won. So it will struggle against those stamina types. But other than that, it's a pretty solid combo. But if you have like Vanish, for example, and you put up against like Guilty, there's a chance Vanish might get knocked out or burst. So you can see here. We're in the... No. It's just how the teeth are? Huh. Interesting. Okay. I don't know. Okay. All right. So that's what I was talking about. Now I'm going to show you Hyperion and how good it is. So, like, for example, let's put it up against Vanish Longinus, for example. It's like a dominant combo. Probably one of the best you can use out there. This is just based off my experience. If I had a Achilles core, I would use the Achilles core instead of Longinus. But the downside about both of these combos is when they tilt, that's when it gets kind of dangerous. So you'll see pretty soon what I'm talking about. So you can see what Hyperion is doing right now. Winner is Vanish Longinus. So you can see when it tilts right here, that could be its downfall. So it could be a 50-50. You can win or lose with Vanish Longinus. Like, if I do it again, do it the other way, it could be possible a whole different battle. And plus, this isn't the standard type base stadium. So, they might perform a little bit different in the standard stadium. And that's cool. You have Dual Phantom. I forgot. What was Dual Phantom again? Was that the one when you can fuse the two layers together? The winner is Vanish again. I forgot about Dual Phantom, though. But you can see Vanish Longinus. Vanish Longinus can still beat the best of the best. It just struggles against those attack types. Like Guilty. Like, if I put it up against Guilty, right here, I already showed you, but it struggles. Gets pushed around like crazy. Like, it can go either way. Vanish could outspin it, or Guilty can knock it out. And I'll show you Perseus now. Versus, let's do some attack types. Then we'll do some stamina types. Start off with Guilty. But these are the combos I would use in a tournament. Because you can see it has some pretty good defensive and stamina. So now if I put it up against something like Savior, it should do pretty well. But it could get knocked out. The seal driver can't always save it. That's why I don't want to use this combo ever. I used to use... Yeah, Dark Death Scyther was a really good stamina combo back in the day. But there's DB and BU stuff out there, so there's different options now. So you can see Perseus can't always win. It could get knocked out sometimes. So it isn't unstoppable, but it is a good combination for defense and stamina. So if I show you again, it has some pretty good KO resistance. So you can kind of see it took more than one hit to knock it out. But that just proves how much attack power this Savior combo has. But now I will show you a stamina combination against this thing. We will do Wind Hyperion over Bearing Drift 2. So we will see what will happen. I've never seen that before. Let's see. Let's try again. I'm actually curious who's going to get this. It could go either way, to be honest. Oh, this is going to go to Perseus. I can already see Wind losing spin just by tilting. Oh! Eat my words. Wind gets it. But you can see it has really good stamina. Like, if I put it up against Vanish, this will be an opposite spin match. So, if I put my Astral combo in opposite spin, then we'll see what happens. It has some decent attack power, too, because of the shape of the blade. So, it can get some decent attacks in sometimes. But it's mostly for stamina. And I'll even show you soft launches, too. But we will see who wins. So you can see that Astral Perseus actually has some pretty good stamina. Oh, Odax was really good at attack, yeah. I can literally just keep it in the stadium right now. I'm going to light launch Vanish. It's decent for equalization, too. So, like, if the person did a strong launch and you did a soft launch, like, if the person did a soft launch and you did a hard launch, this is what would happen. Pretty much pretty much a tie. Yeah, that would be cool if they did that. So yeah, that's pretty much the Perseus's ability. And you saw Vanish Longinus's style, along with Guilty Bahamut, Savior Belial, and Wind Hyperion. Wind Hyperion, really good stamina, but I'm gonna actually change the armor with 2 out for 3. Because I want to try to tune it out a little so it could have a little better stamina. See if there. Let's see if this will do any better. But we'll still keep the other parts, though. Alright. I changed 2 out for 3. Let's test it against Vanish again. But I could still get knocked out pretty easily, even with the tuning. Okay. Who will get this match? Let's see who will get this battle. It's going to be Wind Hyperion. So it looks like changing out the 3 armor with the 2 armor really helped it out. So overall, these combinations did pretty well. I'm definitely going to be using Guilty in the tournament. Perseus, Hyperion, and Longinus. I'm kind of mixed feelings about Savior. It has a lot of recoil and attack power, but it could self-burst itself sometimes. So I don't know. It could just go either way. But we'll be wrapping up it here. But leave a comment on what other ideas you think I should do. And if you have any more ideas for my next video, please bring it down in the comments. But please like and subscribe. Click notification bell if you want to see my next video come up. But other than that, Blader Dasher out. See ya.